Hi, I'm Marisa Torregino, and this is a 20-minute sequence for pregnancy, third trimester specialty, and it's called Slow Flow. Come into a standing position at the top of your mat and take 2 blocks and put them also on the top of your mat on the highest height. We're going to begin with Tadasana. Have your feet slightly apart and adjust so that basically the outer sides of your feet or the pinky toe sides of your feet are aligned with your outer hips. Press the balls of your feet and the heels into the ground and lengthen your legs. Take a few moments to focus on your attention on your legs so that they're long and extended. You can lift the kneecaps, rotate your thighs inward a little bit. And when you rotate the thighs inward a little bit, draw the back of your buttocks, your sacrum a little forward. From here, meaning from solid footing and long extended legs, lift the torso upwards from bottom to top. Extend your arms at your sides. Look forward in front of you and feel your whole body, being aware of yourself and also of your baby. And then from here, bring your hands together in front of you at your sternum chest. And then breathe normally, extend your arms up overhead. You could even look up and then begin to come forward. You can have straight legs or bend your legs. Take your hands to the blocks and lower your head. From here, lengthen the front of the body. So that means from the pubic bone or near the pubic bone towards your chest, you're opening forward. And the legs can stay bent or they can be extended. Open your chest forward, be here. And then release your torso down any amount without compressing the belly and adjust your blocks so that they're on the medium height. And then walk back into downward dog, keeping your hands up on the blocks. Press your palms into the blocks. Extend your forearms and your upper arms so that your arms are completely engaged and extended. The arms extend into the shoulders, allowing you to pull your shoulders up away from the floor, towards your back waist, towards your pelvis. Engage the muscles in your legs, solid footing, long legs, lift the kneecaps, and continue to rotate the thighs inward just like in Tadasana. And from here, breathe long, slow, and deeply without strain. Allowing the belly to be soft and relaxed, but also extended because of the actions that you're doing with your arms and legs. And then from here, come forward a little bit with your torso. Bend the right leg and place it forward in front of you on the outside of the block or on the inside. Take your left knee to the floor and elevate your blocks to the highest height. So in late pregnancy, it's likely more comfortable for your right foot to be on the outside of your right hand, which is on the block. But if it's comfortable to have your right foot on the inside of the block, that's also fine. Lift your torso from bottom to top, lift your chest. You can even come up onto your fingertips and lunge your pelvis a little forward. And then from here, pick up the blocks and pull them back a little closer to your waist or your hips. Tuck the left toes under and straighten the left leg. Best you can, keep your right knee and your right ankle aligned. Your hands can be palms down or on your fingertips. Extend up through your torso. And then if you have the balance, come all the way up so that your right foot is firm on the ground, your left leg is straight and extended, and your hands are on your waist. Lift your torso upright from bottom to top. Draw your elbows slightly behind you. Look forward in front of you. And then if you have the balance here, extend your arms forward out from your shoulders and take your arms all the way up. Press the right foot into the floor, helping you to bend the right leg, straighten the back leg, and lift your torso upright. You can even lift your head and look up in between your hands, but only if you have the balance. Then look forward in front of you. Extend your torso, your arms forward. Take the blocks, pick them up and place them on the medium height around the right foot, and then step back into downward facing dog. Be here, breathing long, slow, and deep. Don't strain. If at any time you need to take child's pose, go ahead. Otherwise, just continue doing the poses with us. Breathing here easily, freely, long limbs. And then take your time and bring your knees to the floor. Hands on the blocks, lift your chest. And then bend your arms, let your elbows be by the sides of your ribs, and sweep your face, your chest in between your blocks and lift up into a pregnancy version of upward facing dog. And then draw your pelvis up over your knees. Tuck your toes under And when you're ready, lift back up into downward facing dog. From here, the left leg's gonna go forward, so bend the left leg and place it in between the blocks or on the outside of the block so that your left hand is on the inside. Blocks can be on the highest height now, and lower the right knee down. Lift the torso from bottom to top, lifting your chest. And then take your time and draw the blocks back a little bit so that they're more aligned with your hips. Tuck the right toes under and straighten the right leg. Paulina is 35 weeks pregnant, so she's doing variation where she's keeping the blocks, the left block on the inside of the left foot. From here, if you have the balance or you'd like to go deeper, come all the way up to standing, taking your hands to your waist. Draw your elbows towards the space behind you. Bend the forward leg and straighten the back leg. And lift the torso from below the belly, below the belly button upwards. So the lower part of your torso, the lower part of the uterus, you're lifting it up and lifting your chest. Then extend your arms forward in front of you and take your arms up. This is optional. You can keep your hands at your waist also. And then if you'd like to, as you keep lifting, extending upright through the torso, you can lift your eye gaze, lift your head and look up in between your hands. Then look forward in front of you. Extend forward, take your hands to the blocks, adjust them so they're on the medium height, press your hands into the blocks when you're ready and step back into downward facing dog. Be here, long arms and legs, extended torso because of the action really going on in your limbs. Try to keep your belly relaxed and soft, but extend the torso. And then release your neck and head so that there's no strain on the back of your neck. Breathe long, slow, and easily. And then from here, take your knees to the floor. Keep your hands on the blocks. Bend your arms so your elbows are by your sides and sweep your face, your chest in between your blocks and lift your chest and torso upright. And then draw your pelvis back over your knees. Tuck your toes under, and when you're ready, lift up easily into downward facing dog. From here, walk your feet in towards your hands, and as you come close towards your hands, take the blocks to the highest height, so that when you're here at the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart, hands on the blocks, you can open your chest, your torso forward. You can always bend your legs or keep them straight. And then to come all the way up, press down through your feet, extend your arms forward and reach all the way up and look up. And then bring your hands together back in front of your sternum chest and then down at your sides. Stand tall here for a moment in Tadasana, solid footing, long legs. Lift the torso, descend your shoulder blades, and breathe easily. From here, take your hands in front of your sternum chest in Namaste position. And as you're ready to extend your arms up overhead, looking up. And then fold forward, bending your legs or keeping them straight, hands to the blocks. Then lengthen the front of the body forward and look slightly forward. Bend your legs or keep them straight, take the blocks to the medium height, and then step back into downward dog. Fully extend your limbs and feel your torso long. And then as soon as you're ready, bend the right leg and take it forward again, just like last time. Left knee on the ground, adjust the blocks to the high height, lift your chest, lunge forward. And then take the blocks back a little bit so they're more aligned or at least nearer to your hips. Lift your chest. Tuck the left toes under and lift the knee off the floor. Stay here or come all the way up where your hands are on your waist, elbows slightly back behind you. Lift your chest. From here, lengthen your arms forward so they're just coming out from your shoulders first, and then take your arms up so that your upper arms and ears align. Press the right foot on the floor firm, especially the right heel. Press it down, it'll help you bend your right leg. Then re-extend your left leg, and then lift your torso, extend your arms, and look up in between your hands if you have the balance. And then look forward, extend forward, take your hands to the blocks, adjust them around the forward foot on the medium height, and step back to downward dog. Stay here, or you can do the vinyasa. Take your knees to the floor, elbows by your sides as you sweep your face, your chest in between your blocks and lift your torso upright, lengthening the front of the body. Pelvis back over the knees, and then come to downward facing dog. And then as you're ready to, bend the left leg and place it forward, either in between the blocks or on the outside of the left block. Take the blocks to the high height. Lunge your pelvis forward. Gently, or take your time, draw the blocks a little bit back, tuck the left toe, or the right toes under, and lift the right knee. From here, come all the way up to standing. Hands on your waist, elbows a little behind you because that'll open your chest in the front. Stay here or extend your arms forward, take your arms all the way up. Re-extend the right leg, reaching the right heel behind you, and press the ball of the left foot and the left heel onto the ground more. Breathe normally, and then to come out, extend forward, take your hands to the blocks, adjust them to the medium height around the forward foot, step back into downward dog. Stay here. You could also rest in child's pose or do the vinyasa. Come a little bit forward, take your knees to the floor, bend your arms and sweep your face, your chest, your belly in between where your hands are and lift your torso upright. And then draw your pelvis back over your knees. And then lift up into downward dog. Breathe long, slow, and deep here. And then take your time, walk your feet in towards your hands. Bringing the blocks to the high height as you come forward, opening your chest forward. Hands to your waist, elbows towards the ceiling. Either bend the legs or keep them straight and come all the way up to standing. Then extend your arms up, look up, and draw your palms together in front of you. And then at your sides into Tadasana. And then continuing on, hands back to your center here, sternum chest. Raise your arms up, open up, fold forward, bend your legs are straight, hands to the blocks, lengthen forward. And then this time it's different. Step back with your right foot, turn towards the right and pull the block underneath your left shoulder. Coming into triangle pose. Press both feet into the floor. Take your left arm underneath your left shoulder, then raise your right arm up. From here, draw your torso towards your left and then turn and twist your torso and turn your head and look up towards your right hand if it's not strenuous on your neck. Be here, triangle pose. To come out, reach with your right hand, press your feet into the floor, inhale and come all the way up to standing. Be here. Extend your arms, extend your legs. Notice that your shoulders are upright over your pelvis. Keep your right shoulder aligned over your right hip and bend the left leg. So this is Warrior 2. Straighten the right leg, bend the left leg, pull the shoulder blades down your back and lift your chest. And then turn your neck and head and look over your left middle finger. Bend the forward leg, straighten the back leg. And as you're late in pregnancy, you want to relax down and out through the pelvic floor, preparing for birth, but still keep your chest lifting upright, still keep elongation in your torso. From here, you can lower your right hand down, or right arm and hand. Turn your left arm so the palm faces the ceiling. And then reaching with your fingertips, extend all the way up and all the way over. It's like a rainbow shape that you're making around you. Bend the forward leg, straighten the back leg. And then to come out of this, come all the way back out, Warrior 2 again. And then very carefully take your time, turn around towards the forward foot, which is the left, and then step back into downward dog. You can take child's pose at any time if you need to. From here, to do the vinyasa, take your knees to the floor. Bend your arms, sweep your face, your chest, your belly in between your hands. Lift your chest up, draw your pelvis back over your knees. And then lift up into downward dog. This time, take the right foot and place it in between your hands. Take the left foot to the floor, coming into triangle pose this way. Take the block behind the right leg and the block is under the right shoulder. Turn towards your left and raise your left arm straight up from the right. Press your 2 feet into the floor and lengthen your legs. Draw your torso towards the right and pull your arms away from one another. So the right hand presses down, the left arm reaches up. Turn and twist the torso from right to left, and you can look up towards your upper hand. And then from here, to come up from this, reach up with your left hand, press your feet into the floor, use an inhalation and come all the way up to And then from here, bend the forward leg, which is the right leg, so the right knee and the right ankle align. Extend the arms away from each other, lift your chest, straighten the left leg more and bend the right leg. And then lower the left hand down, turn the right palm towards the ceiling, and with your fingertips, reach far and wide, sweeping the area around you, looking up at the fingers. And then to come out, extend back down into Warrior Two. And then take your time coming to Downward Dog, taking your hands to the blocks on the medium height, and step back into Downward Facing Dog. Breathe long, slow, and deep here. Feeling the body, engaging the limbs, letting the torso be long, soft belly. And then come a little forward, drawing your chest towards your blocks, and then take your knees to the floor. Vinyasa, sweeping your face, your chest in between your blocks and lifting your front of the body forward and up. And then draw your pelvis back over your knees, tuck the toes to come up into Downward Dog. And then from here, walk your feet in towards your hands. Taking the blocks to a high height when you come up to the top of your mat, feet hips distance apart or something comfortable. Take your hands to your waist, elbows towards the ceiling. Bend your legs or keep them straight. Come all the way up. Extend your arms up. Reach up, look up. And then draw your palms together. Come back here into the center. And then take your arms at your sides. So stand here for a moment. Eyes can be open or closed. Feel 2 feet on the floor and your 2 long legs underneath your pelvis. Stand evenly and equally on your 2 feet, 2 legs, and lift your chest. And then if your eyes are closed, open them. And this time, go ahead and take the blocks to the side of your mat. And then stand tall at the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart, hands to your chest. Reach your arms up, open your arms, separate your hands wider than your shoulders, breathe normally, look up if there's no strain on your neck. And then begin to fold forward. You can extend forward. As you know, bend your legs or keep them straight, hands to the floor. You have to maybe bend your legs to get there. And then right away, step back to Downward Dog, this time with your hands on the floor. From here, we're going to come into a variation of side angle plank for pregnancy. From here, go ahead and look forward a little bit in between your 2 hands. And take your left hand so it's in between where the 2 hands are. So the left hand's in the middle of your mat. And turn your body so that your left little toe is on the side of the mat and your right foot is behind. You can be on the ball of your right foot or flat foot. Straighten the left leg, bend the right leg, and reach your right arm up. And then open your chest, open your body upwards towards the ceiling. If this is too much for you, you can bend the left leg, so the knees on the floor and the lower leg, and straighten the right leg and open up. Do whatever's most comfortable for you. Breathe normally. Feel very expansive and broad and free in this position. And then to come out, take your time, come around, hands to the floor, and lift up into Downward Dog. If you keep your arms straight and extended, it'll help you lift your shoulders away from the floor, and it'll help you open your shoulders and broaden across your chest and also build back strength. Engage the muscles in your legs because they're big, large muscles, and they'll help carry the rest of your body. From here, look in between your 2 hands, take your right hand in between where the 2 hands are, and turn so that the pinky toe side of your right foot's on the floor and your left foot's maybe behind, and stretch your left arm up. If that's too much, you can bend the right leg, shin and foot are on the floor, extend the left leg. Push your right hand into the floor, reach your left arm up, and then do a little back bend in the upper body by opening your chest and gazing up towards the ceiling above you, if you can do that without strain. Breathing normally, feeling again very expansive, and hopefully having a good time with this. And then to come out, come all the way around, tuck your toes as soon as you can, come into Downward Facing Dog. Breathe long, slow, and deep. This is the last Downward Facing Dog. Firm, hands on the floor, long arms, shoulders lifting. Release your neck and head without strain. Long legs. Rotate your thighs inward. Press your heels towards the ground, but keep your pelvis high. And then relax the belly. From here, Take your time coming onto your knees and take a block and put it on the high height, or maybe another height is more comfortable for you. You can adjust as you see what you're doing. And then from here, take your forearms on the ground and rest your head on the block. Any direction of the block and any height. Breathe long, slow, and deeply here, adjusting as you may need to so that you're feeling comfortable and relaxed. To come out from this, take your time, adjust your hands so that the palms are on the floor, under your shoulders, push the floor away to help you lift your trunk up. Come sitting back on your heels if that's comfortable, or take your block and put it at any height in between your feet, sitting in Virasana, or any comfortable sitting position. This is the end of our slow flow sequence for today. I'm Marisa Torregino with Paulina. Thank you so much for being here. And now you can navigate over to the next part of your practice, which would be the closing sequence, or you can get on with your day. Take care and see you here again soon.